So right here we have a tree down. You know, I haven't seen that much damage to homes. You know, the homes are built to a little higher standard because they're newer. After 1994, the hurricane standards went up to the highest in the country, so I'm told. And so we didn't get a lot of extensive damage to homes, but I find that the weaker trees, older trees, really did get knocked down. Now this is just a block away from me. Just a block away from where I live. And we have a lot of trees down on, I'm on Maiden Terrace, so. Yeah, I'm not crazy about, oh my gosh, this is awful. This is my first time up here. But, you know, trees can grow again, new ones can be planted. Just seems a little odd to place these big trees near people's homes, but they're not big enough to crash the roofs, so. I see a lot of trees down, but I don't see any home damage. Roofs are still in place. Windows aren't broken. Now we're going on the Spring Park Loop. Chris, why don't you just go away? So, you know, yes, there's a lot of tree damage, but your investment is in your house. And so I'm very pleased with the way my house fared, and you know, so many others around here. It was a very, very difficult storm. My first hurricane, I've lived here for 8 years. Well, I've lived in Florida for 8 years. I've lived in Celebration for 2.5. Now we're on one of the nicest streets. This is Spring Park Loop. I'm actually going to go check on some of my buyers and just see how they fared. Oh my goodness. I gotta tell you, I was pretty lucky. I'm glad I removed the big trees from my backyard. Now I am. It's like huge trees. No, this is a lot of tree damage, I'll tell you. But look off to the side. Do you see any roofs that need to be replaced? Everything is fairly good shape. And there's Comcast. I didn't lose power here. We never seem to lose power when everybody else loses power. All of our wires are underground. Oops. Spoke too soon. This is Spring Park Loops. These are estate homes. tree here. But once again, I am not seeing damage to homes. I don't see it. I don't, you know, I would tell you if I did, but I'll tell you, I don't see roofs ripped off. I just see trees that are too big to be planted in Florida. Anybody want any firewood? Good morning. Houses range from the high 300s to up to, I think the highest price here sold here was $6 million. But they average in the 600s, 700s. I hope you heard that. I'm going to stop in a second and see if I can read some of your posts. Of course, I'm bike riding and, you know, watching the video and trying to respond. So, and here's another tree down, but the houses all look, you know, in fine shape. You know, people complain about having HOA fees and CDDs, which are very reasonable here, but they kept us from losing power. There's places that have lost power and probably won't get it back for a week. Yeah, it's honestly, it's very good. I'm actually pleased with the way everything responded. Thank you for sharing, Phil. Thank you so much. The cheapest house here right now is listed at $380, and that is about 1,600 square feet. I'm going to try to respond to your questions. Oh, if you're in Pop Century, Jenny, you know, in any home, you know, any hotel in Disney is made out of cement. And honestly, if you're buying a condo here, talking about condos too, I find that you got to go with the cement buildings. You have to. So Crystal, did you get my response? Homes start here about $380. That's about 50% over the other areas where you can buy new construction homes starting at $250. New construction. Yeah, honestly, I mean, you are seeing a lot of on the news that Florida's got problems, but that's, you know, it's a hurricane, and it's the infrastructure of the community that's going to keep you having minimal damage like this. And so far, I went around a whole block. I haven't seen any damage to homes. Gail, thank you. Thank you, Gail. Well, listen, there's a lot of other areas around here. I find I'm not going to report on other areas. There are areas that don't have proper drainage. Celebration spent a lot of money on their infrastructure to make sure that in the event of something like Irma, we don't have flooding. I'm not going to guarantee that's going to happen, but you know, sorry. You know, I know celebrations. Oh, there's a sheriff. Whoa. We have great security around here. The other areas, as far as their condition or as far as prices for homes. So is that what you're asking? You're asking about prices for communities? You can probably go as low as $150 on a single family home. That is not pretty, but honestly, I don't see any structural damage that I can see with my plain eye. So I don't see any structural damage. Yes, but you know what? I understand it's sad to lose the trees, but you don't want to lose your house. Trees can always grow back. And honestly, there's still a lot of trees here. A lot of trees. And the weak ones fell over. Hopefully they'll be planted, new ones will be planted in better position. Here I'm not seeing that much on this street. We just got, I don't want to bother the kids playing. But here's a nice little cul-de-sac. Doesn't look like there's no exterior damage that I see. I haven't seen one roof that flew off. I haven't seen anything. So oh, David, here, single-family homes in surrounding areas, well, I would say a good benchmark is 200,000. You can get homes under that. Maybe they need a little work. Maybe they're very small. And after this hurricane, I would suggest getting anything built after, well, there's definitely after 1994, because that's when building codes increased. But the biggest, nicest increase, the one that I like, is after 2009 when they went to double pane windows. So for something like that, you're going to be in the 250s to start. So David, if you friend me, Naraki Realtor, you'll see this on the post. I posted it. Just contact me. Just friend my Facebook page, and I will answer. My philosophy is I'll answer any questions you have about living in this area. But if we get in a car to go and see property, you got to be ready to buy. You were putting a lot of people out, and it's wasted your time too. Now we're going down Waterview Drive. It's a nice street, takes you right to the Corpus Christi Church. I'm going to bypass that and go just a little out. I mean, I gotta tell you, this is my first time really out into the streets. I went to the parks yesterday. I'm going today too. Whenever I don't have customers, I go to the parks. Because I could always answer my phone there when I'm out in the parks. There's a lot of stuff I can do on my cell phone and everything. And if I have to leave, I can be home in a half hour. I love these condos here, and I think they're the most reasonable priced condos. This is the West Park section. You know, you're looking at a concrete building with elevators, parking. Now, it's not too far from the center of town, but it's less than a mile. Yeah, David, thank you. Thank you too. Anybody who wants to share this video? Is anybody concerned about what Florida looks like? Yes, you're going to see on the news a lot of communities that don't have proper drainage. I feel the newer communities do. I haven't heard anything in the communities that I've sold in. I'm going to check out another one today. But I'm going to go down through Lake Evelyn and then go the back way. I'm going to see if the back way is. I'm just checking on a couple of my buyers too to see if their houses have done okay. Am I in a golf cart? No, I'm on a bicycle. I actually had the camera strapped to the front. See? I'm on a bicycle. Well, I didn't think I was going to make it through there, but I thought I had a chance. Okay. Well, that's my first injury due to the hurricane. Okay. I'm going to go take a little quick trip up the street to see if my customer's house fared okay. Should. He has a new roof. Oh, man. Yep, I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Now I just, when this camera shakes a lot, oh man. I think I'm running out of battery, that's why. I am going to sign off soon. And I'll come back maybe over the weekend. Do a little, I'm gonna have a live from an open house soon. No, I didn't fall, I just got snagged. Looked like I fell because the camera dropped too at the same time. I'm gonna have a live from an open house in Celebration shortly, probably in 2 weeks. So we'll be live from like 12 to 11 to 1 or 11 to 12, you know, in the afternoon. Okay, I'm gonna go see if I can see this house, and if my camera drops again, I'm gonna, there we go. To the right is the school playground. To the left is the homes. These homes will be in the $500,000 or $600,000 range. It's a nice street, Nadina Street. Yes, thank you for viewing my page. I'm going to post it one more time and then I'm going to key out because I think I've used up my battery power. This is Nadina, and I don't see any damage here at all. Well, twigs and stuff, no trees down that I can see. Okay, where is Celebration? Celebration was the town that was built by Disney, and if you're at the Magic Kingdom, that's World Drive. If you take World Drive out and go straight out, you drive directly into Celebration, We're at the other end of the world. World Drive, that is. Does that answer your question, Laura? You can always ask me anything you want online. Just visit my Facebook page, Naraki Realtor. I just posted it. The camera seems to be working a little bit better right now, so I'm just going to take a little loop around. And there's, in front of me is the golf course. Just like my Facebook page, I post pictures all the time, post videos. That in front of me is the golf course. Oh, I'm losing battery power. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head out now. Here is my contact information. Contact me if you have any questions about celebration or about communities in the area. I love answering questions. My only requirement is that if you want to go look at property, you gotta be ready to buy, because it's unfair to you just waste your own time. But I love showing property. Any other questions before I hang up? 15 people now, 14. Everything is basically back to normal here. We have our power. We never lost power. We've never lost, since the time I've been here, we've never lost power. I am going to sign off, but if you have any questions, just contact me. Love to answer questions.